Today's August 2nd, and we have some really good news. And the good news pertains to if you have made any student loan payments since March 13th of 2020 until now, basically until the end of the pandemic pause, if you have made any student loan payments, you could literally ask to be refunded those payments. The news is that you have to ask, though, by the end of August. So we have a very limited time. That's why I wanted to get this news out ASAP. Ask for the refund before August 31st of 2023. And you can get refunded from any time during the pandemic, which started on March 13th of 2020. Again, those dates, March 13th, 2020 until August 31st of 2023, you can get those payments refunded. Simply call your servicer. Make sure to take down their employee ID number. Go very specifically with the exact amount of the payment plus when you made the payment, and you can ask for those payments to be refunded. Okay? I wanted to state that since that is the nearest deadline. Additionally, we are doing a webinar in about 2 weeks from now, literally in 2 weeks from now, on how to prepare to go back into repayment. That includes how do you lower your payment? We're going to address that. But we want to take topics and address topics that you are interested in learning about. That means that we need you to comment below or email us back what comments you would like us to address in our live webinar in 2 weeks from now. We will be sending out an invite to attend that webinar next week. Look out in your inbox to be able to attend that webinar live. We are likely going to be doing it on LinkedIn Live. So if you are not on LinkedIn and you're interested in attending, please consider getting on, or we might consider other outlets as well, possibly even YouTube Live, right? So comment below or respond to the email if you're seeing this as a result of our email. Lastly, I wanted to say getting extra payments counted towards any type of loan forgiveness, we have until December 31st. So I wanted to reiterate that deadline as well. In other news, Biden has rolled out the Biden administration under the Department of Ed has rolled out a new test to enroll into the income-driven plan. So I wanted to put it out there because I went through the demo. It's supposed to make it easier. Let's see about that, as in let's see the results, right? And of course, last but not least, we are releasing a pretty compelling blog on when to consider and what forms of debt to consider using to build your credit. Like what's good debt, what's bad debt. So I want to link to that blog below. I think it's a really great article if you're preparing to purchase a home or get a loan. What is good information to build your credit? What is good information to understand in order to make good debt borrowing, but also payback decisions? I have a whole blog on that that we will link below. So please do not forget to make comments on what you want our live webinar in 2 weeks to be about. We will be focusing on how to most effectively prepare to enter repayment, what you could do to, anyways, get your money back if you made extra payments. We'll go over this information in more detail that I've just stated here. And then, of course, what we could do to help. Like, for example, let's say you realize that you can get access to public service loan forgiveness. How do you get prior payments counted? Biden's releasing a new buyback program, like getting extra payments, making a payment for a former payment to count as a qualifying payment towards loan forgiveness, things like that. We can review any of that information that I've released in prior videos. We could do it live. Love to hear from you all, though. What topics and comments do you want us to cover in our live content? Again, do not forget we have until the end of August to request any extra payments back. We have helped people get over $100,000 in refunds that they have made because they realized they wanted to buy a home during the pandemic. We have done all kinds of amazing things to help borrowers. So if you do not know what your student loan action plan should be, you could get a completely free plan at myloansense.com. Just get started, answer a few questions, upload your loans, and you get a free plan. Otherwise, we're on standby. We're happy to discuss Biden's future program SAVE and answer any of your questions, and we will talk to you next week.